Spoiler warning, I will be discussing characters and events from the Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto anime series. If you're not caught up on those shows and don't want to hear spoilers, you might not want to watch this video just yet. Also, just letting you know that my USB microphone freaks out sometimes and makes the audio sound a bit staticky. I'll be putting a 5-second timer on the screen whenever that happens, so it won't surprise you. Anyways, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, better than Sakura, that's for sure. Oop. I might do another recording thing. Hang on. What was I saying? my computer is freaking out. This is my third recording. The other two were like an hour each, so oh yeah, Sasuke. I haven't ranked Sasuke yet. Do I like Sasuke more than Sakura? Yes. Do I like him more than Iruka? I don't think so. I don't think. Yeah. Nakayoshu. But adult Sasuke is much better, so. Let's see. Like him more than Hinata, probably. More than Hinata, probably. Do I like him more than adult Sakura? I mean, they're about the same for me. Well, I'll just put him there. You can be head of the household. Next to each other. I didn't intend for that to happen. It just kind of did. Okay, where was I? Konohamaru. Let's move you up. Both of you. And I will say I do like adult Konohamaru much better than kid Konohamaru. I wouldn't necessarily say I like him more than Haku or Zabuza. So I'll put him here. Let's move. Okay, and where do I put adult Konohamaru? I wonder if I should move Deidara and Hidan over. like Kakashi. Like, it feels like a little bit imbalanced. Do I like him more than adult Sakura? I think so. I think I might even like him more than Kid Naruto. Or Shippuden Naruto. I don't know why. I mean, there's nothing that super duper special about his character compared to other characters. But I don't know, I just like the way he turned out. You know? It's nice. Don't like him more than that guy. Probably. I mean, there's a little bit more time to get to know his character. As this guy, not as much. I mean, we kind of saw it, I guess. But Sai. I'm not really a big fan of Sai. Let's see. Is this including Boruto? So, I guess up to Boruto. I like him better in Boruto. He kind of plays a little bit bigger role, I feel like, in Boruto. If this is including the Boruto version, I would rank him higher. If it was just in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, I would put him lower, but this seems to include Boruto. Looks like his Boruto design, so. If it's including Boruto, I will put him. Well, I'll put him above Sasuke. I'll put him here, I guess. Okay, Hinata. Hinata, I like a lot. I especially like her in the Boruto series. Because, like, all throughout Naruto, all she did was just say Naruto, you know? Where she's talking a lot more and has more. She kind of came out of her shell a little bit. So it's nice to see that improvement, I guess. Sort of character development, I suppose. I like her better than Sakura and Sasuke. Because, again, this is including the Boruto version. A lot of these characters, there's only, like, one version of them. And because of that, I'm going to be looking at the Boruto version of her. So, I like her better than these two. Like, if this was younger Hinata, I would probably put her, you know, somewhere on this list. But this is the Boruto series, so. I don't know, I might put her here. Like, it's just fun to see her interact with the adult Naruto. I kind of wish there were more episodes, family episodes, but it's just cute. Okay, Kiba, including adult Boruto version. Let's see, where would I put him? He's almost better in part 1 Naruto versus the older he gets, the less they give him stuff to do, you know? I should at least put him near Konohamaru at the very least. I did like Kid Kiba better than Kid Konohamaru, so maybe I'll put him right here. Okay, Shino. I actually do like Shino's character quite a bit. And I do like that we get to see more of him in Boruto, so I feel like there's a little bit more attachment to his character because of the Boruto series. You kind of get to see his sort of softer, caring side. I feel like a lot of the adult version, Boruto versions, are going to be in this S rank tier over here. And again, it's sort of the attachment you see to the students that I really liked about him. Do I like him more than Kakashi? Oh, it's so hard. Because he is really strong as a Jonin. They just never give him any good fighting scenes, any good screen time, you know? It's kind of sad. Okay, Kurenai. The problem with Kurenai is they showed her fight once, and that's about it. So, I wouldn't say I like her more than Kimimaro. So she's probably somewhere on this tier list. I guess I'll put her here. Choji, okay. Choji from kid to adult. I'm not that big a fan of Choji. They gave him some character development and then they kind of didn't do much with him afterwards. You know? I feel like they could have given him a little bit more to work with. I guess I'll put him here. Ino, okay. So this is including adult Ino. So let's see. She's always had a very strong-willed attitude, which I never really thought about, but when they explained it in Boruto, it made a lot of sense. To do with her mind transfer thing, and I thought that made a lot of sense. So I wasn't so into her headstrong character, but when they explained it in Boruto, I think it helped me understand a little better. So let's see. Do I like her more than these characters? Probably, if we're including adult Boruto version, I probably like her more than Dosu. I feel like I should put her a little bit higher, at least next to Kurenai. Do I like her more than Kimimaro though? And whoever that guy is. I feel like I should move him back down a little bit, but here, why don't I move him over? Because I feel like Kimimaro should be like the yardstick for this tier, you know? Where would I put him? I guess here. I just remembered he had lava powers, and I kind of like that in his character design, but then I don't remember his personality, so. You know, do I like her more than Kurenai? Not necessarily, so I'll put her here. Okay, Shikamaru. This is including up to Boruto, it looks like. Okay, do I like him better than Kisame and him? Probably. But I liked him better as a kid than an adult, you know. Better than these two, probably. Better than Shino. See, that's the thing. As a kid, I like him better, but as an adult, I like him better. And with Shino, I always liked seeing him because he didn't get much screen time, and then when he was on screen, he was very strong. And then he was like always super smart. I mean, he still is, but I don't like him as much as an adult compared to as a kid. Just that, you know, that lazy look, facial expression he always had, it was always kind of funny. So I might actually like him a little bit better as an adult. I don't know. Okay, Asuma. This is young Asuma. This is one Asuma. This almost looks like a younger version. I'm not sure, but let me put him up somewhere. Okay, where's the middle? Let's put him here. I probably like him better than Konohamaru. Right next to each other. Family. That'd be kind of neato. Okay, Neji. Deidara. Do I probably like him more than Deidara? Hidan. Probably. I think I'll put him here. Wait, I just noticed, I think I plopped Adult Naruto on this tier list and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I probably like him more than Tobi. More than Sasori? Probably. More than Itachi. I'll put him here for now. I don't know if I might like adult Naruto more than him, but I'm not sure. Okay, Lee, I'm not super into Lee's character. I do like him, but I like him more than these probably. I like him about the same as Iruka. So maybe here. Okay, 10-10. 10-10 again. Just because she's the weapons expert, she kind of becomes useless the more powerful other characters become. I really like her Japanese voice. It's so cute. Super cute voice. I wouldn't say I like her more than Ino. I mean, I like them about the same, so that'll be good. Guy. Definitely like Guy a lot, so I like him more than Lee, that's for sure. So I'm gonna move him up a little. I like him more than Iruka, probably. Maybe here. Somewhere around there. Oh, another version of Guy. I mean, I consider it about the same. It's the same person, you know. It's not like Naruto where did I put him? Where he's like a lot younger here, whereas over here he's older, and here he's even more old. So he's about the same age. So I'm just same thing with Kakashi. I'm just gonna put them together. Hashirama. Okay, I like Hashirama a lot. I would put him here. Who do I like more? I think I like Hashirama more than Konohamaru. Don't like him more than that guy. This guy cracks me up. Do I like him more than Konohamaru? Without Konohamaru? Again, I really like Hashirama's older style speech. I really like that, and I like that he has longer hair, kind of like the older, more traditional hairstyle. But I feel like I've gotten to know Konohamaru, or adult Konohamaru, a little bit better. So I might like him more. I don't know. Again, I know this is probably originally for a power ranking thing, but I think I like adult Konohamaru a little bit more than... I guess I should say, because I'm keeping up with the Boruto series, I've grown more attached to him than him, you know? I don't know. Okay. His brother I would put fairly similar to him. And I do like the second Hokage quite a bit. I don't know, I think he's just interesting character design, and I kind of wish we saw more of his abilities and powers. I like his voice better than his brother's. And again, both of these speak in older form of speech, so I really like that. But I like him a lot more for some reason. It might just be his voice, I don't know. I think I like him quite a bit more than him. I don't know why. It's just... He's got a cool jacket, I guess. I don't know. Do I like him more than this guy? That's the question. Do I like him more than this guy? I think I do like him more than Sasori, though. Maybe I need to change up my list again, but I'll put him up here. Konohamaru. I wonder if I should move these characters around a little. I wonder if I should put him above Sasori just because he's so funny. Do I like Konohamaru more than Sasori? I don't know. Maybe. Do I like him more than Tobi? I think I actually do. But do I like him more than this guy? Maybe I should move him. Maybe I should move these two down and move Konohamaru up. I don't know. Let me put Konohama up here. But I really like Sasori and Tobi. This guy. Third Hokage. Is it Hiruzen? I can't remember. Young versus... I mean, they're about the same. I mean, I like the old version better a little. But I like the older version better, so I'm going to put him, young version, here. Where did I put the older version? I might put him above Guy, the old version. Okay, Minato. Surprisingly, I like this version less than this version. I might put that a little... I mean, I'll just keep them together because they're, you know... I like him more than Iruka, so... I think I like him more than Kakashi, just by a smidgen. Just a little bit. Tsunade. Okay. Do I like her more than Iruka? Not necessarily. I like her more than these two. I'll put her here, I guess. Okay, Jiraiya. Do I like him more than Killer Bee? Probably. I should put Killer Bee in the front just because I keep using him as the yardstick, so. Whatever the yardstick is for the tier, that's what I should put in the front. I'll put him there. Everyone hates me. Okay, Danzo. Let's see. I feel like he's a bit of an underrated character. Like, there's a little bit more depth to him, and the problem is he's just kind of like the evil villain, so people kind of throw him out as a character almost because he does bad things. But I mean, as a villain, I think I might like him better than Orochimaru. For one thing, he's less gross, except for, his arm, but he's definitely a more complex characters than everyone on this list, so I'd put him above Lee. But I'd put him above Adult Sai. Not necessarily. I think I'll put him here. This guy, I like him better than Choji, so he'd be in this tier somewhere. We do kind of see his value as a sensory type, and this is like our first, at least I think, the first real introduction to a sensory type other than the Yamanaka clan, Thing is, though, he doesn't have much screen time, so I don't know what to say about him. Okay, her, let's see. Was it Karui? Is that her name? I wouldn't say I like her more than Kurenai, but yeah. This guy was kind of interesting. What do I like? I like him slightly better. Well, I think these two work together because of each other, as characters. This is sort of the banter between them, so I think I'll just stick them together. And then, what was her name? Samui? The problem with her is she didn't really do much. Do I like her more than Anko? Not really. She just has big boobs, and that's about it, I don't remember what her powers were. her powers are having big boobs, I guess. I cannot even remember her powers. Other than her body, for me, she's completely forgettable, It's like, what did you even do? I don't remember. You got stuck somewhere? You got trapped? This is the previous Kage. I do like him more than Kimimaru, I think. He's pretty cool character, so I like him more than there. I might put him here. Oh, nice. He's a pretty cool character. This guy I liked a lot. Let me put him in a similar place first. I do like him more. Of course, we got to see him a little bit more. This guy, we only saw him as a, revived dead person, so I like him more than Iruka, I think, so let me move him. Did I like him more than his brother? I might have liked B a little more, just his fighting style. Oh, I cannot remember. Who did I like more, I'll put him here. I'll put him at the top of this tier, I guess. You guys can be together, I guess. Okay, this guy, the Darui. I like his design a little bit better. His younger design in Shippuden more, but do I like him more than Iruka? Not necessarily. I like him more than younger Sakura and Sasuke. If we're including the younger version. The older version I'm not as into. Like, he doesn't really do much, so it's hard for me to maybe here. Hanzo, I honestly don't remember anything about this character. I don't remember him very well, so I remember him even less than this guy. It's like I kind of remember seeing him, but I honestly don't remember much about him. So I remember less about him than I do about these three, so maybe I should put him on this tier. Yeah, I guess. Okay, this guy, he's a little bit more memorable. Konohamaru, Asuma. Probably not, so right about there. Okay, this guy, Baki, was it? I do like both English and Japanese voice. I think the Japanese voice fits a little bit better, but the English isn't that bad. I don't think so. I'd say these are about the same, so I'll put them there. Chiyoba-san. I do like her abilities and her character growth, so I'm gonna move her up a little. I'll put her with the other sand guy, so. And then Kankuro, I like Kankuro a lot, so. I will put him way up somewhere. Okay, so this is the Boruto design. I really like his Boruto design a lot. Like, a lot. I'm gonna put him up here. I also like his style of speech. I like quite a bit. Compared to Sasori. I actually like him a little better. I think he'll go right about here. Temari. Okay, let's see. I like her quite a bit too. Do I like her more than Shikamaru? It's kind of weird, like I like her both as a kid and an adult, whereas Shikamaru, I like him more as a kid. So I'll like her a little bit better, I think. Do I like her better than Shino? Maybe. I guess I'll put her here. Okay. Gada's father. We don't really see much of him, though. That's the problem. We don't get to see very much of him, you know. Again, he came off as that traditional strict father type. Perhaps a bit more strict than these two, but, you know. Put him right here. Okay, Gada. I guess there's only one version of him. Again, Kid Naruto compared to all of Gada. If we're including all, I should put him above that guy. I'm certainly more attached to him than Hashirama. I really do like Hashirama, though. Probably Gada has a little bit more attachment for me. I don't know if I like him better than that guy, though. I think I'll put him there. Kabuto, okay. Now this one, I wasn't really into his character at all. But I noticed just how good of a ninja he was and, you know, how good he was at not standing out. So he kind of grew on me a little bit because of that. So I think I like him more than Orochimaru at the very least. I wouldn't say I like him more than Killer Bee, so I'll put him right here. Oh, another version. I'll just... It's the same, I guess. It's just different. Jugo, I was not really into Jugo's character that much. But I like him. I think there's more to him than her. She just feels like a really empty character for me. Karin. I did not like Karin. She's kind of a hoe. I don't know how to say it nicely, but she's more interesting than him, though. Her personality, so... Oh, goodness. Do I, like, not like redheads or something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, 5. I didn't... I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. Wait, another one. Although I think he's supposed to be, like, brunette or something. I don't know. It looks red. Like this... I don't know. Yeah, I might put her there. And this is Suiketsu. I don't care much for his fashion sense, but he's very what's the word I'm looking for? Charming in a talkative sense, like he can really talk someone up. You know? I think I like him more than Hokage, 5th Hokage, so that looks about right. Kaguya, I'm not that big of... I can't remember much of her. She speaks like a older... Again, like all the other older characters, she speaks in older form, and she talks like a princess. So she's got this very, you know, she uses the royal we, you know, so sounds like a proper lady, but also a little bit bratty to me. Let's see. She's definitely a very terrifying opponent. Do I like her more than Uncle? Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to her, to be honest, so indifference I should probably put up here somewhere. Maybe here. Okay, this guy, he had a bit of a playful personality despite being, you know, basically God. So, definitely an interesting character. I think I might like him more than Danzo, but not necessarily more than Sai, so. This guy, bleh. Like, I'm sure they're trying to do something with his character, but it just turned out to be, like, really girly and pathetic, so. I think Ebisu might be better. So, let's see. I might put him on the bottom. That girly type of character. Boruto. I actually do like Boruto quite a bit. Let me put him in the middle for now. Let's see. I actually do like him more than Iruka. Like, I know he's a little bit bratty in the earlier seasons, but the more he grows into his character in the later seasons, I like how he's kind of a little different from the other shonen protagonists. You know how a lot of them tend to be very energetic, like Naruto. He can also be energetic, but he's also really laid back. Like, he's just kind of chilling, you know. And he's kind of a tsundere, so that's kind of cute. Like, he doesn't usually say what he's actually thinking. He's got a bit of a teasing personality, so. And again, because I do watch the Boruto series, I kind of feel attached to the character. And like, I know a lot of people tend to focus mostly on his bratty nature, but I think they're also missing on the other parts of him, like that playful teasing part of him, where he, you know, just the other aspects that it's kind of hard to explain in words. I think I like him more than Minato. Do I like him more than these three? I think so, yes. More than Madara. I know Madara, everyone likes Madara, but that's mainly because he's just so powerful and very arrogant. Like, he's so confident in his skills that he constantly bragging. But as a character, I feel like Boruto has more to him than that. Everyone's gonna kill me. R.I.P. Well, Hashirama is probably a more well-rounded, mature character. I really like Boruto. I just like that tsundere teasing nature he has. It's really hard to explain. I think I like him more than this guy. I think I'll just put him up here. Like, don't worry, Naruto will be above Boruto. Like, don't freak out. But I like adult Naruto the best. So the Naruto we see in Boruto. Like, I know that everyone got kind of disappointed with how he's kind of never home. And I was a little disappointed too at first. But I think they did a really good job of kind of showing just how busy he is. And like, you see the pictures in Boruto's room. And you see Naruto playing with the kids and everyone's smiling. So you see evidence that Naruto is not a bad father. He just can't be there at the moment, you know. And he wants to be home, but he can't go home. So I feel like they explained that better in the anime than the movie, because I think that movie didn't really help Boruto's image, because it kind of made everyone hate him. And it didn't help Naruto's image either, because it made him look like he's a bad dad or something. When in the anime they fleshed it out more so that they show Naruto is a good dad, he's just busy working. And then Boruto, they show more of his side and why he's upset during that arc, I guess. Do I like him more than Sasori? I think I do. Do I like him more than Kankuro or Konohamaru? I don't know. I will leave him here for now. I feel like I like him similar to Konohamaru. The adult Konohamaru, I should say. Okay. The thing with Boruto and his team, I like all of them about the same. So I'm going to put them probably, because I know I like these two more than this guy. So I'm going to put them next to each other as a team. Because I really like the way Sarada turned out. You know how, like, Sakura was, like, the useless character? Whereas Sarada is, like, the most useful female character, like, ever. At least for the kid, when they're kids, you know? And I really like how, that was my one complaint with Kakashi. Like, oh, he knows 1,000 jutsu, but then they never show him using 1,000 jutsu. They only show him using, like, 10 jutsu, you know? Whereas with Sarada, they kind of show the slow process where not all the time, but every now and then she'll copy a jutsu with her Sharingan. And I just really like how they're showing that a slow progression of improving the Sharingan, you know. And Mitsuki's a really interesting character, and his sort of his growth as a person, so to speak. Like, he doesn't know right from wrongs, so to say. Like, he just does whatever's most efficient, whatever gets the, whatever helps me get to the goal faster. But he has to learn how to be, learn more about compassion and learn about right and wrong. So, kind of seeing these three, their teamwork is so much better than the old Team 7. Their teamwork, like, super sucked. Like, it was so bad. Like, and remember in season 1 when Sakura was like, their teamwork was flawless. It's like, no, it wasn't. It was terrible. Like, and then they go right back to arguing after the mission's over, and it's like, their teamwork really sucks. I think the synergy for the new Team 7 is so much better. And I like it so much. You know what? I think they need to be with their sensei. Be with Konohama's sensei. I think I might like these 4 better than him, so I'm gonna move them down. Also, I think I'll put Kankuro up. There we go. It's a little more accurate. I know everyone's gonna kill me for putting these characters on top. But I really like their characters so much more than when they were kids, Or where are they down? Somewhere. Where did I put them? Down here. Like, I think that might be... I don't know why, but I'm enjoying the Boruto series a little bit more than the Naruto when I was watching Naruto. And I could never figure out why. I was like, why do I like it more? I mean, there's no objective reason for me to like it more, And I was thinking, maybe the pacing and maybe this and that or whatever. And I think what it is that the kid characters, for the most part, not everyone, but for the most part, they seem to be more reliable as, like, I find them less annoying, because you know how Sakura and we're always, like, fighting over Sasuke, and, oh, I'm gonna get him, oh, I'll win his heart, not you, Whereas you don't really see that in Boruto. It's just they're focusing on the mission, they're focusing on getting stronger and being useful to the team, they're focusing more on contributing to the team and their teamwork, and not just this team, but the other teams. They're focusing more on being a good ninja rather than just, getting into someone's pants. You know what I mean? So I think that might be why I'm enjoying Boruto more. I think it's just because the kid characters are sort of less annoying when it comes to romance, They aren't constantly fighting over some dude, They're actually focusing on the mission, They're focusing on the important stuff. Not all the time and not everyone, but overall, like, Sarada isn't anything like when Sakura was a kid. It's like complete opposite in, like, a good way. Like super useful, isn't drooling over guys, and is focusing on helping her teammates and not just, well, I happen to like the boy, so I'm gonna help him, and I'm not gonna help him because I like him more than that guy. You don't get any of that sort of obnoxious attitude. She's like, she will equally help her teammates, you know what I mean? Cho-Cho, okay. I actually do like Cho-Cho. I know a lot of Westerners find her really obnoxious, but I thought she was kind of cute. But maybe that's just maybe the impression I get is a little bit different. Maybe I wonder if there's any sort of a language difference in how we perceive things differently. But I feel like Westerners are more annoyed with her than Japanese people. I think I'll put her here, next to Mama. And Shikadai, I like Shikadai a lot. Almost more than Shikamaru, I think. I mean, I do like Shikamaru a lot, but Shikadai has he has the good aspects of both his parents. He has the... Let me move you over for a second. He has the smarts of his dad, and less of the laziness. And he has the, not in the beginning, but he has more of the assertiveness of his mom. He's a little bit more aggressive than Kid Shikamaru was, you know? So he's like the good parts of his parents. I think I do like him more than the second. Oh, I had to remember to say that the Boruto series is still ongoing, so I have no idea how these characters are going to turn out right now, or like, you know, 100, 200 episodes later. So I think we're up to episode 140 something, 140, what, 147, 140, I don't know. It's around 150-ish, just a little bit less than 150. So up to episode 150-ish, that's all I know about these characters, you know? So I can't say if my image of them will change and if it'll go higher or if it'll go lower, you know? Shikanai versus Kankuro, adult Kankuro. I still think I like him a little bit more. A little bit, but I like him a lot. Still not sure if I should put adult Naruto or Kakuzu as number 1. I feel like I should put adult Naruto as number 1. So hard. Because I do like Naruto, but I like him the best as an adult. He's just very well-rounded, you know? I might put him up here. I like you, Kakuzu. I'm sorry. Okay, Inojin. Let's see. Like, I like how he has this snarky attitude, but he's like super blunt. But it's blunt in a funny way. Like, at first he was kind of, he was a little bit annoying like his dad was, but it became more funny, at least for me. I like him more than like Kage, I think so. Just that attitude is funny. Let's see. And again, I'm focusing more on his personality than his abilities are kind of meh, you know? Kind of like his dad's abilities were, but I'll put him here, I guess. Metal Lee. I do like how his little weakness being anxiety. I think that makes it, for me, a little bit more relatable than Lee. Just a smidgen. Should I put these two together? I mean, they're pretty much the same thing, right? It was just kind of there. He was a romance plot device. So there's not really much to say about his character. I like his design. I feel like I should put him on this tier, but move him over a little. I might like him more than Jugo, but I don't know about more than Anko. I have to remember that this includes Boruto Anko, so... Okay, him, I do like him quite a bit. I like his powers a lot. I'm glad we got to see it, so let's move him up a little. Where's Gana? Gana's up here. Let me move him up here first, so I can see what I meant. I like his character a lot. Do I like him more than... Now, he is a little bit immature right now, because he's young and very, very analytical and serious, and a lot of people think he's kind of a douchey character, and to some degree he is, but I feel like I can relate to that sort of over-analyzing, overthinking type of personality, where you're not really taking emotions into account, you're just thinking too much, and you're not calculating the sort of emotional aspect, and so you're overlooking other things that are important to other people that maybe you don't see as important. For me, I kind of understand that, so I think he's a little bit relatable for me. People are going to be like, you didn't take my feelings into consideration when you put Boruto above Sarada. Probably, but anyways, this is just my personal opinion, of course, this list, but I should probably put him near Gana, because they're kind of similar. I might like him a little bit more than Gana, just because his powers are so interesting, at least to me. I like the wings he had, and it was just very interesting. So interesting. I don't know, I like a lot of the younger generation characters. Not all of them, but again, we don't know the full story yet, so I don't know how he's going to turn out or anything, you know? I mean, he could turn into a bad guy. I mean, I don't think he will, but, you know, it'd be kind of interesting. I think he's a really interesting character, though. I like his powers more than Sasori, even. I'll put him next to his uncle. Family time. Momoshiki. I'll put both of these up here. I'd probably put this version of him somewhere on this tier list. I think I like him more than Kabuto. Let me move this one up so I can differentiate. I like how he's very aristocratic and he has this very proper air to him. Where did I put Kage? I put her way down there. He's just more interesting to me as a character than Kaguya, but I like him more than Killer Bee. Possibly. I'll put him at the front of this list. How about that? And then this version of him was pretty cool looking, so I like this version more than Hinata, though. Like, because to his character isn't as much compared to, like, Naruto, but it just looks super cool. Kinishiki, there isn't really much to say about this guy, unfortunately. I mean, he's just the big bad guy. Well, I like him more than Kaguya, that's for certain. I'll put him there, I guess. Urashiki's a really funny character. He's so interesting. I like him quite a bit. Kind of a troll. I like him more than Momoshiki, so it would be probably somewhere. Let me move him up here a little so I can see. Maybe I'll put Kakashi above Minato. We spend more time with him, so. What was I saying? Right, okay. I like him more than Madara and Momoshiki. More than Hashirama, yes. Do I like him more than that guy? I think, even though that guy's so funny. I don't know why, he just makes me laugh. I like him more than the second Hokage. You notice how these two look so similar? If anything, I think Mitsuki, where's this guy? Mitsuki looks a lot like this guy. The hair color and everything. Sorry, I just had to mention that. Urashiki, do I like him more than these cast? I wouldn't necessarily say so. He's just got a really funny personality. I think about here-ish. Like somewhere on this row. Somewhere after Mitsuki, but on this row somewhere. I don't know. Oh my god, I just noticed there's no Iwabe. No Iwabe or Denki. All the other characters. Because I really like Iwabe as well, but I guess they wanted to focus more on characters that had more meaning and relevance compared to, like they probably wouldn't have Namida or Wasabi. So I guess this is my list as of right now. Let me see if I need to change anything first. Okay, so the bottom list is just characters I do not remember, or I don't know, I've never seen before. And then this one isn't really a character, it's just this creature. Doesn't really have a personality, it just kind of exists. Okay, this guy was kind of pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm sure they were going for some heartfelt character development, but it just came off as really girly. And then this guy blew bubbles. I can't take it seriously. This guy was just kind of there, no personality, just existed, kind of like that guy. Another one who just kind of sort of existed. He has a lot more personality than these people. This guy, I don't remember much at all. I could put him down here, honestly. Like, I think this guy's the most interesting out of the four of these. And then D rank, honestly, I think I should move her down. Because she's just nothing to her character aside from big boobs, At least I don't remember anything pointed out about her character. Other than that she's just a very serious person, And that Anko, I'm not a super big fan of Anko. Although I do like her attitude. Choji wasn't a big fan. All these characters, not that big of a fan. These two I kind of sort of remember, kind of sort of don't. That guy had cool powers. This guy was Big burly guy, I guess. Tenten, I liked her mastery of weapons, but it's kind of useless after a while, you know. These two didn't get much screen time. Ino's okay. Chocho, okay. I feel like she has a little bit more personality than Ino. I know she can be kind of annoying sometimes, but I don't know. I thought she was kind of cute, but these two kind of banter with each other. Kimimoto, I like Kimimoto's abilities. I just didn't care much for his backstory that much, so I don't know. I just didn't find it that interesting. Then we have some of the Kage here. Other characters. I liked her abilities again, but I'm not super attached to her character, you know? Baki, he was just kind of... I feel like I'm more attached to him because he was always there, you know? Even if he didn't say much. I think I might actually like him more than Mifune. Konohamaru and Asuma. Again, okay characters. I didn't quite get into that much. This is kid Konohamaru, not adult, which I like a lot better. So Kiba started out cool, but then kind of went downhill. This guy. And these are good characters, but because it's so early in the season, it feels like there's less material to work with them, you know? This is adult Obito, I should say. Or just regular Obito. I'm counting Toby and Obito a little bit different, but he was okay, I guess. And these two, I feel like they're a little bit misunderstood characters, and they're kind of underrated a little bit. They're okay. Kid Sakura, or I should say up to Shippuden Sakura. Like, here's the thing. During part 1, I liked Sasuke better, but during Shippuden, I liked Sakura slightly better. I don't know, they're both equally unlikable in Shippuden. But she had more useful powers, so I might put her above, because this looks like Shippuden Sakura, and her abilities were more useful or interesting, whereas Sasuke's powers were like super gay looking. I don't know how to say it nicely. Like he had that curse mark for him, and he's like wearing a lipstick. It's got like finger wings. It's so gross. And then Daru, I like his design better in Shippuden. Of course, he's younger too, but Danzo I feel like is underrated character because everyone kind of hates him, but I think he's a very complex character. And then there's God, I guess. And then the Lee, Papa and Son Lee. Sai Tsunade, I like her personality. I was afraid she was just going to be another big boob character, you know? Kind of like her, where she has big boobs, but there's no, like, person. Whereas this one, she has more personality. But I didn't care as much for the backstory. I wasn't super duper interested in it. He's just interesting to listen to because he's constantly talking. Of course, Iruka's just always there. He's kind of like the main staple, so to speak. Orochimaru, I like her as well, but Orochimaru is a complex character, but he's really gross. Kind of the same thing with Kabuto when he turned to this form. Kidomaru's powers were just interesting for me, so I think he's a little bit more interesting to me than Kabuto. Kurama, slightly indifferent too, but I like his Japanese voice. And his powers are really interesting. Killer Bee, I like his sword fighting and abilities. I don't like his rapping. It sounds better in English in my opinion. Like Kage is slightly less annoying than his brother, so I like him a little bit more. He's got kind of cool powers. Momoshiki, very aristocratic and powerful. And then younger Hiruzen, I'm not as interested in him as I am in the older version. Where'd I put him? I put him up here. Pain, the Yahiko version is my favorite one, and I don't care much for the other versions of Pain that much. Kisame, I wasn't into his character initially, but I really I liked the sort of partnership between him and Itachi and how that looked like. Jiraiya, kind of same thing, I wasn't into his character at first, but they showed more. He's a very well-rounded character, very interesting character. I like him as well, but there's kind of not as much to go over with him, you know? I mean, he does have interesting powers, though. Deidara and Hiran are kind of like the wisecracking guys, but they're I mean, Deida's powers are just disgusting. It's so gross. I mean, his too, I guess, if you think about it. They're like witty and funny, but really gross. Of course, Neji, very arrogant at first, but became more likable later on, at least for me. Guy is always kind of fun to see on screen, so very interesting character. Although sometimes it's a little bit too cheesy for me at times. And then here's it again. Jean, very cold and snarky at first, but it turned into more of a brutally honest in a funny way. And I kind of like that. It made me laugh, so. Shikamaru, I always liked his very smart brain, but he's also his very lazy, carefree attitude, which he has less of in as an adult in Boruto, so I like it a little bit less than when he was a kid, but maybe that's just me. Shino, I liked him both as a kid and an adult. I think I especially liked the design for him when Naruto and Hinata were around when they were going to get married, I like that design quite a bit. Although I don't like his design in Boruto as much, I do like that they give him more screen time and more they flesh out his character a little bit more. And you see that how much he really cares for his students and stuff. Temari, probably one of the first female characters that is really dependable, useful and dependable and very strong. I mean, all the Sand Shinobi very strong, Minato, we didn't get to see much of him, but from what we did see, he seemed like a very nice person. I'm still not sure if I like him more than Kakashi. But Kakashi we do kind of get more attached to because we see him more often, so he's part of the main cast. I don't really think there's much I need to say about him. Everyone knows him. Now, this is adult Sakura and Sasuke in the Boruto series, which I like so much better than their younger version. They're kind of immature here in Shippuden, especially Sasuke. Sakura too, because she was like, "Ooh, which one would I heal first? I wonder." I know they set that up so that she would heal both of them in the end, but it kind of came across as being kind of bratty, and I don't know. It's like, why would you even ask? Why would you even think that? Whereas as adults, they're so much better, so much more likable, and I think that might, be one of the reasons why I'm enjoying the Boruto series, almost more than the Naruto series. I think it's because the adult characters have gotten better. So maybe not all of them, but the immature ones have gotten more mature. So they're more likable for me, anyways. And Hinata, I like her a lot. I like her the most in, again, the same thing with Sasuke and Sakura. We see her talking about more than just saying Naruto's name. We see her talking about Boruto and Himawari and Boruto's schoolwork and cooking and errands, and we see her just talking more, and we see her kind of come out of her shell and being more confident. So I like the adult Boruto version of Hinata. And then Madara, I'm almost wondering if I like her more than him, the adult version that is. Because Madara, he's very strong, and I do like him quite a bit. I feel like he's lacking a little bit in the personality department, Like his one personality is fighting, more fighting, and bragging, I mean, it makes it very interesting fights and very fun, very entertaining to watch, so that's always fun. I wonder if I like her more than him, though. I'm not sure. I feel like I should put these two together. Move the wife up here, And then, so the god deity version of Momoshiki, he's just even more powerful, I feel like. Also, very arrogant, similar to Madara. I don't have to freaking look at another Susanoo. I'm so tired of seeing those, because they used it too many times, Naruto from OG to Shippuden, because, he is the main character. We know him the best, and we see all his ups and downs and stuff. This guy, I really liked his character design and his sort of serious, quiet personality, but we didn't get to see quite as much of him because he was being controlled. Hashirama, I like his older traditional hairstyle. I like his traditional style of speech, a very older form of Japanese, and I like his voice, at least in the Japanese version. Not so much. I don't like his English dub quite so much. Same thing with Madara. The English dub is good, but I like the Japanese version a little better because he also, again, they speak an older form of Japanese. Gaara is a very complex character. I really like seeing his growth from an unstable person to a very whole, complete person, and how he wants the same level of wholeness for his adopted son. And then we have post Sage Mode Naruto. I think by this point he's gotten a lot more mature, and I think this version of him was a little bit angry, quite a bit angry. I mean, for obvious reasons, but because he matured a lot more than this version, I like him a lot better. This guy is just makes me laugh. I don't know why. He's just funny. I just like him for some reason. Same thing with Toby. I'm counting this as Toby and not Obito, because that's how he talked. Just makes me laugh. Sasori had really amazing powers. I really like the puppet jutsu. It's just so interesting to watch every time. Second Hokage, I don't know why I like him that much more than him. I think it's the voice and the design. Again, they speak in the older style, older form Japanese, so I like that. And I kind of wish we got to see more of what he can do. Maybe someday we'll see something else, but who knows. Shikadai, I think I like him better than his parents because he has the good parts from his parents. So he feels a little bit more complete as a person. Not initially, but he was very hesitant to take action at first, but after some character development, he isn't afraid to jump into action if necessary now. So Shinki, I think I like his character, and I do find that sort of a robot-like mentality sort of easier for me to relate to. You know how there's different personality types. I'm not really the feeling personality type. I'm the thinking type, so it's easier for me to relate to a character like this and this sort of emotionless, person. I might seem like a really silly person when I'm doing reactions, when I'm laughing or whatever, but I'm actually, like, my face doesn't show much emotion. If you saw me in real life, you'd think I'm angry, Even, like, I'll be, like, happy and smiling, but to you, it'll look like I'm, like this angry person or something. So I find that a little bit relatable, for me. Plus, he clearly, he kind of deserved to win the tuning exams. I think he's clearly the strongest of the kids. And his powers are very interesting. Kankuro, I really like his design in Boruto. I know you can't really see all the way right here, but I like his design, and of course I've always liked the Puppet Master Jutsu. Urashiki is just a very tricky. He's kind of a troll. He's pretty funny, but he's also very strong, and I don't know, I just like him. I kind of wish they spent a little bit more time on him in that one arc, but from what I heard, the voice actor died, so it's kind of understandable that they kind of disposed of him quickly. So thankfully all his lines were recorded beforehand. But yeah, Mitsuki is a very complex character. I like these three characters about equally as much, so I kind of put them together. He's not afraid to kill, he's not afraid to attack, but that's kind of his weakness. Like, he needs to learn to hold back a little. He needs to absorb humanity, so to speak, and learn from it. Sarada is probably the most useful female character we've had since, like, ever. I'm sure there's probably another one that I'm not remembering, but at least in regards to her team, I think she's the most useful character we've had in a very long time. Plus, I like seeing the progress of how she uses her Sharingan. Boruto, I know he gets a bad rep, and he was kind of bratty in the beginning, but I really like his personality. Like, after his character growth, you kind of see more of his personality shine through. He has this very teasing, laid-back personality that's different from the hyper-energetic types you usually see from other protagonists. So he's kind of like a little bit of both, a little bit of hype. He's not really hyper. He's energetic, and he gets excited about things he likes. But he's also very laid back and chill. Like, he'll walk at a slower pace just to, enjoy life a little. And he's also very tsundere. And one thing I really like about his character, he's like the best big bro, He loves his little sister so much. Also, why is she not on this list? I don't know. They have everyone except for her. Where'd she go? You can tell he really loves his little sister, so that's nice. And then Konohama, the teacher, I really like the way he turned out. I feel like we haven't really seen all of what he's capable of doing and how powerful he is. The same goes with the other two teammates he had. I don't think we've seen everything they can do yet. Again, the characters on this list as of right now are up to episode like 150-ish on Boruto. I don't know how they're going to turn out later. So, as of right now, I'm putting them right about here. Itachi, probably the most complex character in all of Naruto. I don't even know how to explain this guy. Super complex, hard to read, hard to understand. But very interesting character. Very powerful. Kakuzu. He likes money. But seriously, he's very powerful. I like kind of how long he has been alive. I like his very traditional hairstyle. I haven't heard the Japanese version in a while, so I can't remember if he speaks in an older style or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because, he's been alive for a very long time. I like him better, actually, without the hat on. But that's just me. His powers are kind of interesting and very strong. Apparently everyone else dies if he's anywhere near him. So I like his character quite a bit. And I think it's just the dynamic between him and Hidan is always funny. Funny to watch. It's just very entertaining. And I also think it's funny how he's super obsessed with money. And then finally, we have Naruto. Or more specifically, adult Naruto from Boruto. I like this version of Naruto the best because he's very mature now, and he still has silly parts about him, but it's almost like he's hiding it from everyone. As he grows older, he knows that there's expectations from him. But sometimes you see it come out, like when what was it, Boruto won the first round or something, or first or second round of the shooting exams, and then he was jumping up and down. But then when someone comes around to report something, he's pretending to be super serious, because he knows that's what's expected of him, and it's like he's having trouble holding back his excitement. And of course it's a Japanese cartoon, and Japanese society is much more strict than what we have here in America. It's very strict. So there is some level of strictness in America with jobs and work, not nearly on the level as Japan though. So him trying to hold back his true self is kind of funny to watch. They also show that he's a very good father, and that he just he always played with the kids, but he couldn't come home after he became Hokage. He became super busy and swamped with work. And I also like how he can be very proper if necessary. I was surprised at how when they went to visit, when Boruto and Himawari went to visit their grandpa, I was actually surprised at how proper and formal Naruto was being with Hiyashi. He was talking to him in an extremely polite manner, the way a Japanese person would expect, I'm sure, but he had a very formal form of speech he was using when he was talking to father. And it was really nice to see that father-son bond between them, even though they're not really blood related. He kind of got the fatherly love he never had, and then he kind of sort of expressed his care and concern for the kids he always held back throughout his lifetime, and he showed that side of him to Naruto. So it's like both of them kind of needed each other to, fill that void, so to speak. So I've always enjoyed watching the scenes with Naruto and the Hyuga family, because it kind of shows sort of, Naruto finally having the family that he never had when he was a kid, and he kind of has it now with Hiyashi and Hanabi and Hinata. I think adult Naruto, I just enjoy watching him the most. With him and Hinata, I'm wondering if I should put her up here. I wouldn't say I like... See, the thing is, I don't have kid Hinata and adult Hinata separated. They're all in one group, so... But yeah, I think these are my favorite characters. Now, of course, I might have my Boruto glasses on, because that's what I'm watching the Boruto series as of right now, so... It's not even done yet, so maybe the ranking will change later on, but as of episode 140 something, 147 maybe, this is where I would rank the characters, just based on the options that were available and the way it was separated. So yeah, that was my favorite Naruto characters tier list. That took like 3-4 hours of recording. Oh my god, it's gonna be a freaking editing nightmare, but thank you for watching, and thank you for likes and subscribes and all that stuff. Thank you for helping the channel grow. What are your favorite Naruto characters? Is someone down here your favorite, or someone up here your favorite? That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe what's your top 3, top 5 favorite characters? I'd be kind of interested to hear your thoughts on that, and hear what your favorite characters are. I imagine a lot of people are going to say Uchiha characters. Of course, these are just my opinions. It's okay if, we all have different opinions, and we're all going to have different characters, and maybe you think my list sucks. But thank you for watching either way, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye.